Mayense Gintando Yako. Hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is LindyShirries. Today I decided to spend time with you guys. So the question is, are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? Let's just wait for others to join and then we'll start talking about this question. Are you happy? Are you happy? So I'm just looking for a video for my subscribers. I need to search for MetaForce. Okay, so the question is, are you happy? I know there's one person. Let me just check if I can see your comments. All right. I think I like this one better. Busy with the filters. Some of these filters make me super dark. All right. All right, let's get to it. My name is LindyShirries, and I know I have one person who has logged in, and I just want to talk about us being happy. Are we really happy? Are we happy? Are we happy? This is a question that I've been thinking about it a lot. What makes us happy? What are some of the things in our lives that we can do to be happy? And I really don't think it has anything to do with money. It doesn't have anything to do with money. What makes you happy? Is your family? Is it your job? Is it your friends? Who makes you happy? Is it God? What makes you happy? What makes you happy? So that's the question for today. Because for me, basically, I realized that happiness doesn't come until I go deeper with God. I go deeper with the scriptures. I go deeper with just loving other people. Then I become happy. This artificial happiness where, yes, we go and dance. Yes, we go and meet with our friends. That's not the happiness I'm talking about. I'm talking about the peace. I'm talking about you not having worries in your mind. The Bible says in Matthew 6:25, do not be anxious about anything. In everything, give it to God. So I'm talking about a mind that is so peaceful that even if you do not have anything, you are still happy. I like to give this example because most men usually say that they rather live in a shack and leave their beautiful houses just to be happy with somebody else. So this happiness is so important in our lives because I don't think we have backups of this life. We don't have any backup. You only have this life and this life alone. So if you're not happy about something, find ways to deal with that problem. Otherwise, guys, you will die. You will die and not being happy. Like I've seen women who are in marriages that are so toxic, and they keep thinking, no, the person will be better, the person will do well, and then we are told as well to stay in those marriages. And sometimes it does work where a person really changes when they are older, or maybe the person changes now that they have HIV. But for me, guys, where's the limit? When do you decide that I am not happy, I'm not going to do this? When do you set boundaries? We need to protect not only our physical being with the fences that we put in our houses, we need to also protect our emotional side and put fence to protect our emotions. So what makes you happy? Are you happy? Think of that one thing that is not making you happy. Let's deal Let's deal with that one thing. Is it work? Is it your husband, your wife, your kids? What is it that is not making you happy? Because you cannot turn a blind eye and not address it. You have to address it. You have to address it. You have to find a solution. And that solution sometimes can mean you need to go speak to someone. That solution can sometimes mean maybe you need to leave the situation. And sometimes that solution can mean maybe you need to start thinking a certain way, because sometimes we can say we are not happy, but because we are the ones who are causing this unhappiness. Like I always hear women saying men are dogs, and then sometimes when you go to that environment and you check the relationship, you check the marriage, and then you check the actual problem wasn't the man, it was actually the woman, because we're so quick to judge and say men are dogs, men cheat, and not all men cheat. Yes, we might say most men cheat, but not all men cheat. Some do not cheat, and we have to give them credit for being good men, for being good husbands, for being good providers. So yeah, what makes you happy? What makes you happy? Because until you do that thing that makes you happy, your life will never change. Try and address it. You cannot say, okay, it's under the carpet, I'm not going to dig and fix this thing. Find that thing. And I know God made me connect to this life for one person, for someone. And if it is you who made me stop doing what I'm doing to connect and ask, are you happy? Then maybe start thinking about what you're going to do about that situation. Is it unemployment? You've been sending CVs and no one is hiring you. Unfortunately, they might not even hire you. What are you doing about that situation? Are you looking for other ways? Are you thinking outside the box to find solutions to deal with that problem? We cannot just ignore it and say it will get sorted on its own. We need to fix it. Are you poor? What are you doing about that? Are you complaining and crying and doing all sorts of things but not doing anything about that? What are you doing about it? Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? Let's find ways to deal with this unhappiness. All right, guys, and this is a quick live, and I hope you guys found something from this live. Think about it. Are you happy, and what are you going to do about it? And I pray that the solution will come from the Bible. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you will subscribe to the channel because I'll be doing these lives more and more.